If you're going back to take pictures on the opposing team's logo after the game, you better have some plays like this. What's up? I'm Jordan Palmer, breaking down the top 3 throws of the week. High school, pro, this is college, this is number 3.
JP.
For this one, let's go to College Station, Texas. This is the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Texas A&M Aggies in a big SEC matchup. Now, Ole Miss rushed for 390 yards on A&M. Got a little quote in there saying that rushing for 390 on a bunch of 5 stars is pretty good.
390 yards rushing against a bunch of 5 stars, pretty good.
Now, they only had to throw it 20 times in this one, but Jaxson Dart made it count. Let's take a peek at this. Faking the toss sweep. I'm assuming that wideout outside is stock blocking and going. Dart kicks back, drives into this one. Ball's caught around the 30. Dude gets walked inside the 10. They were down 14-10 at this point, so the way they were running the ball, when you do get play action opportunities as a quarterback, as an offense, you have to take advantage of it, have to hit guys in stride. Wideouts have to make plays down the field, and that's what Ole Miss did. Ole Miss ends up winning this one 31-28. Jaxson Dart goes 13 for 23 touchdowns, no picks, and rushed for 95 yards on the ground. Now, Ole Miss, LSU, and Bama are all tied for the SEC West lead, and Ole Miss's next game hosting Bama after a bye week on November 12th. A top 10 team lost 48-0 on Saturday to a backup quarterback. I don't know why we're not making a bigger deal out of this. For this one, let's head to Manhattan, Kansas. This is Oklahoma State taking on K-State. Adrian Martinez unable to play in this game. Insert the backup, Will Howard. Had to look it up. Didn't see him coming, and neither did OK State. All right, let's take a peek. This is a tie ball game here. It's early, obviously. This game ended up 48-0 in a boat race, but it's 4th and 10, and they're going for it. On that fringe, too far for a field goal, a little tight for a punt. So they say, screw it, we're gonna go for it. We got a backup quarterback, who cares? He takes 3 and a hitch, gets flushed to the left, sets his feet, drives this ball. Only place this ball can go to the tight end to go up 7 and to set the tone. Will ends up 21 for 37, 296, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers, and all he's done since he's taken over is throw for 6 touchdowns, 500 plus yards, and he ran for 1. K-State gets an unbelievable offseason acquisition by Adrian Martinez, and then on top of that has the backup junior come in and play at this level. K-State is becoming an interesting team to watch. All right, I'm listening. Let's finally discuss the most talked about quarterback in my comment section. He's leading college football with 29 touchdown passes. He's 4th in yards. He's only had 3 interceptions, and somehow he's outside of the top 10 in Heisman votes. We are talking about North Carolina's true freshman quarterback, Drake May. And for this one, let's go to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Here, this is early in the 4th quarter. They're taking on the Pitt Panthers. Senior quarterback Keaton Slovis. They're down 7. Drake May throws a fade that's caught with one hand, and sometimes one-handed catches are spectacular individual efforts by the receiver, and sometimes they're just so well thrown that the dude doesn't need a second hand, and that's the case right here. Takes 3 and a hitch, flash fake to the jet sweep, 1-step kickback, puts this firm with an arc, only place his guy can get it. DB can't get a hand on it. His wideout only has to use one hand, and honestly, he's thrown 29 touchdown passes. I could have picked a ton of different ones. UNC ends up winning this one 42-24. Drake May goes 34 for 44, 388, 5 touchdowns, no picks, and rushes for 61 yards on top of that. True freshman Drake May making waves.